Hey guys, today I'm gonna show you the best items to fuse to arrows in Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Starting with a stake. When you fuse it to an arrow, you can shoot it between large gaps to where you want to go and get something and go back very quickly. You can shoot the arrow with the stake fused to it and use the recall ability to go back very quickly. You can also fuse items to the stake and bring them back with you. Next is the hover stone. If you fuse it to your arrows and shoot it up in the air, it will activate mid-air. Then you can use it with the ascend ability to go up very quickly. You can use this ability as a utility for reaching difficult to reach areas, or as a way to gain height advantage against enemies like the guardians or Lionels. You can shoot arrows, throw items, or do a jump attack. It's very useful and can make some bosses extremely easy. Next is the Hylian Pinecone. The Hylian Pinecone has a special ability to amplify fire intensity. Normally you can throw it at a fire and it will make a strong wind current upwards that allow you to fly up and use the paraglider very quickly. But it can also boost the fire explosion from chu-chu jelly. If you throw fire chu-chu jelly on the ground and throw a Hylian Pinecone at it, the explosion will do more damage. A practical way to use this when you fight enemies is to drop a bunch of Hylian Pinecones near enemies and to use a red chu-chu jelly to your arrows and shoot it at the Pinecones to do extra damage. Next is the puff shroom. I wish I used this more when I first played the game. It's extremely underrated. It doesn't seem like you can do much with it, but there's a lot of uses for it. First, whenever you are exploring, maybe you have low health or just don't want to be bothered by an enemy or group of enemies, you can just fuse a puff shroom to your arrow and shoot it at them to drop aggro immediately. Second, you can shoot at enemies and steal things from them or around them. Third, you can repeatedly sneak strike them. You can use the puff shroom with a weapon like the 8-fold blade to do increased sneak strike damage and destroy most enemies very quickly without having to do a lot of work. It kinda feels like cheating. You can even stand behind a Lionel and attack them repeatedly and they won't do anything as long as you have a puff shroom cloud up. Next is the Courser Bee Honey. It's very useful for food recipes, but you can also fuse it to arrows and shoot it near enemies, and a swarm of bees will attack them. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but you can shoot multiple beehives and have multiple swarms attack the enemies at the same time. Next is the cannon. It does a lot of damage. You could use it on your shield, but you have to block and charge the attacks to use it. There are better things to fuse to your shield, but if you fuse it to an arrow, it will explode instantly, unlike the timed bomb. It does from my testing the same amount of damage as the bomb flower, but if you are low on bomb flowers you can use the cannon instead. Next are the Keese parts. The Keese eyes and wings are incredibly powerful. The eyes can turn normal arrows into homing arrows and are extremely useful when fighting flying enemies or fast moving enemies. The Keese wings can make arrows fly further. You can shoot it from a distance without having your arrows falling down to gravity. You can also fuse a wing Zonai device to get the same effect. Next is Dazzle fruit. Fusing it to an arrow can stun most monsters. It's an extremely powerful way to stun enemies, because you can stun lock them and it can make any boss extremely easy. Anyway, that's all I have. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.